Calling all my big hair, short hair wig sisters, I have got a super popular, beloved style from Raquel Welch to show you guys today. This is Sparkle. I've got her in one of my favorite colors, Iced Cafe Latte. We're going to talk all about this style and this color. She's got a lot of hair. I know some of you love that. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I am here on behalf of 𝖺EERki𝗂𝗋𝖾 to bring you this review of Sparkle. 𝖺EERkiRIL carries all the major name brands, including Raquel Welch. They have an online store as well as some in-person wig shops. They have a number of them in Canada currently, one in the US in Kansas City, more coming. And they're great. They have so much going on over there. You really should check out their website. They do live sales every single week and have a ton of discounts. And I'm really thrilled to partner with them and would love for you to check them out. I will put a link in the description box below and a coupon code that will save you money, making this wig under $125, which is a steal for a Raquel Welch wig. One that's gonna last you easily a year, probably more. And I'll talk about that in a moment. Let's take a look at Sparkle from all sides. Just want to make sure you can see all of the hair, even though I have a higher colored shirt on. Now, saying that a wig's going to last over a year is a big claim, especially a synthetic wig. They're generally not known for that. But Sparkle is special because she has a basic cap. And so there aren't any cap features, which are what are usually the things to go first on a short synthetic wig. Lace fronts can fray, they can stretch out over time, and that's just not going to be an issue with this piece. So between the basic cap, the fact this is regular synthetic fibers, it's so short, it's getting no friction on it really at any time unless you wear a hat over it or something, and friction is really what shortens the life of synthetic fibers with all of the rubbing. And so if you're someone looking to buy a wig, maybe two, you don't really want to change it out, you hate to have to replace your wigs, maybe you're on a little bit of a budget, if this is the type of style that calls to you, know that you are going to get your money's worth and then some out of this one. And she is, like I said, one of the most popular wigs out there. But she isn't for everybody. So you need to know the specifics of this one to know if it's for you. So first of all, let's look inside the cap. Basic cap means no lace front, no monopart. This is soft material on here, and we do have a bunch of Permatease underneath there. We'll talk about that in a moment. The ear tabs are open, so they have little holes in them. They do have a bendable stay, so you can adjust those. We have an open extended nape, and then we've got Velcro adjusters on this one, and then the rest is open. This does feel like a lot of hair to me. I think also for the reason it does is because there's a lot of Permatease up here. It's very poofy. It's very full. There is a lot of poofy, pillowy Permatease all on the top. I can feel it. It feels a little bit like it's a pillow. And that is contributing to a rounded look, a full look on the top, and that's not for everybody. If you have struggled with wigs being too much, they always feel like too much, they feel too tall compared to what you're used to from your own bio hair, this one's going to be a lot. This one's going to be really hard for you to transition to. Not that you can't do it, and I'm never going to tell someone not to try, because I wear colors and styles today that I never dreamt I would in the beginning. And I'm only able to do that because I kind of forced myself to get out of my comfort zone and try other things. But if you are unsure if it will work for you or not, I have a couple of suggestions. Number one, 𝗏Eki𝗎L has a great return policy. It's another reason why I love to recommend them. So you can return. Definitely check out all the details before you buy, just so you can make sure you can adhere to the parameters of the return policy. But it is an option if you end up making a purchase that just won't work for you. Another thing would be to style your wigs. I show headbands with short wigs all the time. These cloth covered headbands are so great because they're gentle on the wig. They do not squeeze. I do not ever feel like it's squeezing my head. And just watch me transform this wig as I smooth her out. And I tuck, there's not a lot of hair on the sides, but there is enough to tuck behind your ears. And as I'm smoothing her, the headband's helping to press down some of that Permatease. And look at that, you guys. It just is like a magic trick in reducing volume and poof. And it is my #1 tip for new wig wearers. When you tell me that you're struggling, that every wig looks wiggy because it's too much hair, you can't find a wig that has low enough density for you to be comfortable, try headband. It just is what sometimes our brain needs to take a pause and to not see wig when we look at ourselves in the mirror. I really encourage you to try it out. I have linked my headband page, if you will, on Amazon below in the description, so you can just click on that, and I've listed a bunch of headbands there. But seriously, this is not only my #1 tip for new wig wearers, but one of my favorite ways to wear short wigs. And I just think it's so fun, and it changes it up, and you can get a bunch of different styles so that you can, you know, be casual one day. I mean, they've got headbands with pearls on them. You have a fancy event to go to. You can, you know, dress up your wig. So it's just a really great option. But this is really full. It does have a lot of Permatease, and so do be aware of that. The bangs are actually relatively short in my opinion. Now the measurements say the front is 4 inches. Well, I am only 2.5 inches from my hairline to where I would want a bang to fall. And so I'm kind of questioning where they got that 4-inch measurement. And again, all of the information comes from the manufacturer. It's not that Raquel did something wrong here. And so sometimes I'm a little confused by things like density and measurements because I'm not sure what they're talking about. So just know that I am 2.5 inches. These bangs would need just a slight trim in order to work for me. So if your forehead is 3.5 inches, so 1 inch larger than mine, then these bangs are going to fall shorter on you. So that is an important little tip to keep in mind. I have a video showing how to trim bangs with a thinning razor. So if they do wind up being a little too long for you, I would have to trim them just slightly if I wanted them to lay perfectly flat. But they do kind of sweep a little bit to the side, and that actually works great for me. So overall, this wig, it's full, it's kind of sort of that throwback to the 90s kind of cut, and so many women love it, so I'm really thrilled to show it to you. Let's talk about this color. SS Iced Cafe Latte. The code for this, SS9/24. This is one of my favorite colors because it straddles the line between a brunette and a blonde. Some people might call this a blonde. I say that it leans more brunette than blonde, but it's not really a brunette. And the codes, the 9 is in the brunette scale, the 24 is in the blonde scale. So basically we've got like a medium dark brown with golden blonde. It is more of a neutral to warm color. You know, when you're thinking of color and, you know, what is neutral, what is warm, what is cool, I would say when you're thinking of warm, oftentimes you're thinking of golds and reds. And when you're thinking of cool, you're thinking more towards grays, you know, and I would say this one is definitely got more of the warmth from the brunette. The brunette is definitely more of a warm brown. And then this blonde is kind of like that golden. It's really beautiful. And if you're looking for a transition, if you're a natural brunette, and you desperately want to try blondes, but you're struggling to make that leap, this is a great color for you. It's a color I used to help me transition from brunette to blonde. So it's a great transitional color. We'll get outside so you can see this one outside. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget about Raquel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Please hit like if you like wig reviews. Help me out a little bit. See you soon. All right, here you go. such a fantastic color. I wish I could film all my outdoor looks on days like this. Cloudy, but bright enough. So perfect to see color. No glare from direct sunlight. I so love this color. I just can't even express enough. There you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.